I've noticed quite a lot when I go to a kitchen. I see tea, coffee, a kettle, a toaster, and things like that. What's your ideas on that?
Well, you want to make the bench space look clear and uncluttered, and especially if it's a smaller kitchen with a small amount of bench space. So it's okay to keep some key items like coffee maker or something like that, or even a kettle, but put away all the, little jars with tea and coffee and your little personal items, and keep those in the cupboard. So yeah, presentation is really, really important because it's going to turn off a potential buyer if it's not presented well.
Tell us about the furniture that you use. Is there a special type, or do you look at the house and think this type of furniture would fit? How do you go about all that?
Yeah, very much. I do look at the house and try and pick furniture that will suit the house. In this particular home, it's a beautifully featured home with lots of nice features. So here we've chosen some classic furniture, so it has the Chesterfield type styling, which is the older styling, but it's also a modern take.
It's modern as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a modern take on the Chesterfield. So,
yes.
So I thought that this was really suited to this home. But again, we can use modern elements in a period style home and still make it look modern, because with your younger buyers, they won't want to see lots of heavy period style furniture. So I think it's important to try and make the furniture again appeal to the broadest range of people.
And fit the room.
Yeah, fit the room. And
that's the problem I find most times when I go into homes. They've got all these different types of couches and sofas and sit downs and bean bags or big coffee tables that don't suit the room. It's very hard sometimes to be, you've got to be sensitive about telling someone that your home doesn't suit the room, because that's their personal items.
Yeah.
So this is one of the biggest benefits that I find, that when we stage a home, that we can bring in a net and to really consult about what is the best thing to get the best price for your home.
Yeah, and that's a good example of where probably a decluttering exercise would really benefit too. Even if you do need to use the furniture that's in the home already, simply taking away some of the superfluous pieces and just keeping a few items is going to really enhance that. And then just dressing with artwork, nice cushions, some lamps. You could really enhance the look of that home quite substantially.
What I found many times with you, Annette, is that you bring a bed in there that actually fits in the room. It's not too big. It makes the room appealing.
Yeah.
Is there a secret towards that?
Nicely dressed beds always tend to look
right. So it's more
look appealing.
Yeah.
If you've got a pretty neutral room, it's good to introduce colour and add a little bit of wow factor through dressing a bed nicely.
It's an absolute skill, and not everyone can do it. And out of all the homes that I sell, you can just see the little bit of the whites and the colours, and the way that Annette does it. It's quite incredible. The throw rugs and the artwork. It's just a real high skill. And I'll tell you, as when we do open inspections or we show buyers, they get excited when they see a room that looks correct, and it is we can prove a fact that many times that we've taken over from other agents where they've been on the market for some time. All we've done, and sometimes we haven't even adjusted the price. We've just many times we've just come in and styled the home correctly and used the techniques and special things that we do, and we've sold the houses for unbelievable prices. And I really do put it down to how the way we present it. And one of the things is styling the home. We've had lots of success in that, haven't we?
Yes.
It's just. What about some people that have got some nice furniture, but they just need a partial makeover or a partial staging?
Yes.
Can we help in that area?
Yes, certainly. Quite often I've come in and provided artwork and cushions, and actually it's quite amazing what a difference just having artwork on the walls, that can really lift a room.
Yeah.
And some cushions on the sofa can really lift the room substantially. So yeah, it's very worthwhile to do that.
Another important thing too, it's not just staging your home. Sometimes it's staging the front yard or staging the backyard. That's another thing we specialise in too, isn't it, Annette?
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the backyard.
Yeah, well,
Simple.
you know, we have a very outdoor lifestyle, so making it an appealing place to want to be in is really important.
And people can imagine that they're having their, 6 friends over for a barbecue and then just relax, and having them in the right area.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can't imagine their furniture or imagine situations. Well, thanks, Annette.
Thanks, Luke. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so if you want to sell your home, sellwithluke.com.au, and we'll show you how to maximise the best possible price for your home. Thanks very much for joining us.
To experience Luke's difference, go to sellwithluke.com.au or phone 1300 221 797 and discover why he is one of the most successful agents in the country. Thank you for viewing